he went on The View because they were having trouble explaining why, despite Biden's vivaciousness and energy and all of those things, why is it that people don't seem to support the guy? So Chuck had to run some cover.
Senator, President Biden's State of the Union doubled as a soft launch for 2024. And President Biden has made historic accomplishments, which you were speaking to, in job growth, health care, infrastructure. But an ABC News poll, I know, earmuffs, a whoopee, says that the voters are even less enthused about Biden running again than Trump. Now, can you explain the disconnect between what we are seeing in the successes and what the polling is showing?
I think first you can't always believe polling.
Thank you.
Hey, there was a poll in 1983 that said Ronald Reagan would get clobbered. And of course, he won a huge victory. But second, I think part of it is that we now have to make sure the American people, they've read what we have done, but they haven't seen it. And
Chuck Schumer doesn't have a neck. He's just a head on a body. You might want to look into a neck extension, or, you know, those women that put the rings so they get that long neck. We got to get one of those for Chuck. Okay, so fine. You know my feelings about the polls. You don't always have to believe in the polls. But what I thought was interesting about that clip is, you see, they're not getting the results, right? They see that people aren't into the Biden thing. Okay, he stood there. He didn't collapse. His brain didn't explode. So be it. But they're not seeing enough people just falling for it, on top of the fact that him running as an 84-year-old or whatever it be would be the most giant, ridiculous farce of all time. There already is a massive conspiracy running in the White House, which is that they drug him for these things. There is no doubt about it. It will come out one day. NewsGuard, you can watch this show right now and say, Dave Rubin says that they're drugging Joe Biden. And yes, they are drugging Joe Biden. I don't need the receipts. It is obvious, okay? There is something wrong with him. If he was your grandfather and constantly babbling and confused and shaking hands with ghosts and telling stories that made no sense, you would say, Grandma, or you'd say, Mom, can we get Grandpa to the doctor?